Musk and his team are opening us up to more deaths and critical economic harm. But Elon Musk is not content just to cause massive disruption and expose us to greater risk. No, he is also using his unfettered access to our agencies and our data to benefit himself. For example, the Department of Labor was investigating workplace abuse allegations at 3 Musk-owned companies: the Boring Company, SpaceX, and Tesla. So, Musk and his team invaded the agency and gained access to their information on current and past investigations.
Instead of stopping the stupid spending, Democrats attack the guy who's exposing it. I think the taxpayers of this country would just as soon we stop spending their money on dumb things. Like what was the example from USAID, some transgender comic in Ireland spending money on Bert and Ernie and Big Bird on Baghdad TV. I think they would prefer we not do that.
If you're tired of the political nonsense in Washington and the outrageous ways your tax dollars are being spent, you're in the right place. Today, we're talking about Jim Jordan absolutely torching Jerry Nadler and the Democrats for attacking Elon Musk instead of fixing the real issues Americans care about. Instead of focusing on runaway spending, they're attacking the one guy exposing it. You won't believe some of the ridiculous things your money is funding. We've got all the details, so make sure to stick around, and if you love calling out government hypocrisy, hit that subscribe button right now. All right, let's dive in.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, holding a hearing today on, quote, reining in the administrative state is a bit like rearranging the deck chairs on the Titanic. As we speak, Elon Musk and his band of near teenaged accomplices are systematically working their way through the executive branch, knocking down agency after agency, while undermining the rule of law and shredding the Constitution along the way. Musk and his team have unprecedented access to our most sensitive and personal data. They have gained access to extremely sensitive tax information at the IRS, highly restricted government records on millions of federal employees and their families from the Office of Personnel Management, and personal data related to health insurance plans, workplace safety and health investigations, child labor, and more from the Department of Labor. And this is just what we've learned through news articles, because all of these actions have been taken without any transparency to the American people. Musk and his team have accessed at least 18 agencies and untold amounts of sensitive data that is attractive to bad actors here and abroad. But Musk and his assistants are not just accessing this data. They are feeding it into AI models, downloading it onto commercial servers, and possibly taking it off premises. Because Musk and his team can also change our government systems, not only is the personal information of millions of Americans at risk, but also the systems that ensure our safety and core government functions.
For his opening statement.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Instead of stopping the stupid spending, Democrats attack the guy who's exposing it. I think the taxpayers of this country would just as soon we stop spending their money on dumb things. Like what was the example from USAID, some transgender comic in Ireland spending money on Bert and Ernie and Big Bird on Baghdad TV. I think they would prefer we not do that. Elon Musk is exposing in the federal government exactly what he exposed at Twitter when he purchased Twitter. What did we find out there? Big government was pressuring big tech to censor Americans. And you don't have to take my word for it. We had the Twitter files. Oh, and we also had someone else in big tech send a letter to this committee and tell us exactly what they were doing. Mark Zuckerberg said the Biden administration was pressuring us to censor. We did it. We're sorry. We won't do it again. Told the whole world that in a letter to this committee. So Elon Musk is now doing that for the federal government. We think that's a good thing. And to understand the fundamental difference the left has with us conservatives. Democrats believe it is the career elected bureaucrats who are supposed to run the country. We don't think that's the way it's supposed to work. We actually think it's the people who put their name on a ballot who get elected by we the people who make the decisions. And the guy who got 77 million votes on November 5th says he wants Elon Musk working for him, the elected member who heads the executive branch working for him, every bit as much as the federal employees, the people in Treasury who are supposed to have all the answers, or in USAID who be the career officials, working for him to expose stupid things our government is spending money on. And the Democrats are going to attack that guy? Go ahead. Go right ahead. But we know the real consequences of having this administrative state, these bureaucrats run things. We got two witnesses here who've lived it. Miss Wade and Mr. Smith. They're here to tell about how that had impacted their business. So I appreciate the chairman having this hearing. This is exactly the kind of hearing we have to have, and I appreciate the work the president and his team are doing to expose the stupid things bureaucrats spend the hard-earned money of the people we get the privilege of representing.
It's not just wasted money, it's real people's lives being affected. Jim Jordan points to witnesses in this hearing, people who have suffered because of an out-of-control government bureaucracy. These aren't just talking points. This is real economic damage being done to Americans every single day. The administrative state, these lifelong bureaucrats who were never elected, are making decisions that impact your job, your business, and your freedom. And guess what? You can't vote them out. That's why exposing them is so important. So let's get real. This isn't about Elon Musk. It's about you, your money, your freedom, your ability to speak without some shadowy government agency deciding what you can and can't say. Jim Jordan, Elon Musk, and others are fighting back, but they need support. The only way we win this battle is if people wake up and start paying attention. So do me and your freedom a favor. Smash that like button to fight censorship. Subscribe to this channel if you want the truth unfiltered. Drop a comment below. Should Elon Musk keep exposing government corruption? I want to hear what you think. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.